What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Silent Savages. Today we have Kevin Larry with us. Talk about a little bit of CrossFit, and he's a coach. Played a little bit of college ball, and we're gonna dive right into it. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
It's going. It's going.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
No problem. No problem. So, where are you located right now?
So right now I'm at Fort Leonard Wood in Missouri with whopping 7-degree weather.
What?
So
It's really
yeah,
7 degrees there?
7 degrees feels like real feel is -10.
Wow. Is that normal there where you're at, or?
During this time of the year, yeah, it's about normal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All
So,
right. Yeah,
just gotta get used to it.
I'm up in Wisconsin. I'm feeling you today on that. I think it's only 9 degrees right now. So
Good.
garage gym, I definitely said no to the garage gym this morning. It was 0 degrees, no heater. Not happening.
Yeah, it's not the way to go.
No, 15 and above for sure.
Yeah.
0, I think that's my limit.
Yeah,
So you're a CrossFit coach.
Yes. I'm I think the technical term is CrossFit trainer. So yeah, I'm a CrossFit trainer. So I have my level 1, I can coach at any CrossFit gym, pretty much anywhere. And yeah, I know the basics of CrossFit. So, I like helping people. I like coaching. I like seeing people get better at their craft. Even if it's just not, even if CrossFit is not their goal or they don't want to get good at CrossFit, they just want to be healthy and, fit in general, then I want to help them. I love seeing people reach their goals and stuff like that. So
It's awesome. How long have you been doing this for?
So I've been doing CrossFit myself for about 2 years, 1 year competitively, and I've been coaching for about a year.
Oh, okay. All right. How do you like coaching? Obviously, helping
It's
people is always fun.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's draining at times, but you always gotta have an upbeat energy, and you always gotta be, um, you always gotta learn how to deal with different people. I think that is a big skill set that I've developed a lot from coaching, because everybody's not going to react to the same cues.
Right.
If I tell you to lift a certain way, that may not work for another person. So, just learn different people, learn different personalities. I like it. So, it's just another skill that I've picked up.
Nice. So you said you've been coaching, or been a trainer for about a year. How long have you been doing CrossFit for yourself?
For about 2 years.
For about 2 years. And then you said
Yep.
you do competitions, or you did?
I do. So I started my competitive career about a year ago.
Okay.
So
How old are you?
I'm 28, just turned 28.
Late 20s, good times.
Yeah. We're reaching that magical 30 ball. So
It's fine. I told my wife once I hit 30, I'm just not counting anymore. I'm always 30 from here on out. So for the past 4 years, I've been 30. So I feel pretty good
hey,
about
that works. Hey,
Hey,
that works.
I have zero issues with it. I like it. What made you get into CrossFit? Why did you choose this route instead of powerlifting, which I know is you guys kind of have some of the same moves?
Right.
Why did you go this route instead of powerlifting or anything else, I guess?
Honestly, because I did the whole Globo Gym, LA Fitness thing for a while after college, and some days it's hard to get into the gym. For me, I can't work out just to work out. I have to work out towards a goal. So I have to have a goal in front of me for me to continue to go to the gym and stay motivated. And CrossFit was the way to go for me, because it was always something to get better at. It was just always something, to improve on. And I wanted to, have the physique of, like, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man and stuff like that, all those superheroes. And, I looked at powerlifters and I was like, okay, those guys are really big and bulky. CrossFitters or Olympic weightlifters, they can get really big and bulky too. But I was like, CrossFitters, they have the physique of a gymnast or a gymnast, and it works for me. So
For sure, for sure. And your guys' cardio is like ridiculous.
yes, so absolutely.
I've been doing jujitsu now for about a year. And so I'm 34. I have a guy in my class. He's probably been doing it 6 months longer than me, but he's 50 and his cardio is just insane. And he's been doing CrossFit for like, I think he said like 10 years. And he is
Yeah.
just, he's jacked and he's like wrestling a bull. And the guy he's just insane, just completely insane. And he holds, I think 6 Wisconsin state powerlifting records.
Oh wow.
Yeah, guy's insane. So yeah, I know CrossFit can be very beneficial when you're going up against the guy. Yeah, he's a very tough component.
Yeah, definitely translates to other fitness, other fitness avenues, and just it benefits in just every lifestyle.
For sure. How often do you train? Do you train every day, or what's that look like?
So I train Monday. So usually, Monday through Wednesday, Friday through Saturday, and then between me and you, don't tell my coach, but some days I'll sneak in there on a Thursday. Maybe I'll sneak in twice a day or something like that. Not too often, but just sometimes when I feel the itch, and I'll do something light in the morning, go back in the afternoon, hit it hard, or I'll do I'll go swimming on a Thursday or something like that. But then Sundays I usually take completely off. Or, I clean my apartment, meal prep, do anything I need to do to like really get ready for the week. So Sundays are completely off. Sorry, Emily, over here trying to keep it together.
Yeah, don't call yourself out too bad.
Yeah.
So you said meal prepping. How do you eat? I know most CrossFitters usually go towards the keto. At least that's what I've seen, or that's really promoted. What's your eating like?
So I do not do keto. Absolutely not. I need all of my carbs. I need all of them. I eat more carbs than I do protein, actually.
Okay.
And I actually lose that. I actually lose weight like that. When I eat more protein, I gain weight. I don't know how that science works. If somebody out there knows how that science works, hit me up, let me know, because I don't understand it. But basically, yeah, so basically I eat a lot of chicken, steak, and a lot of rice, a lot of carbs. If it has carbs, I'm probably eating it. Fruit, I'll have banana, apple, stuff like that. But other than that, nothing crazy. I'm not eating anything wild or anything like that. But just every meal I'll have either 10 ounces of chicken or 6 ounces of steak and stuff like that. So
fair. That's pretty good. I'm like carnivore-ish. I started doing that a few months ago, and really I started doing it as a elimination diet.
right.
I've had like IG issues for like ever, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And mainly because I'm in construction and I just eat shitty gas station food. Like obviously that's not good for you. And then over the past few months, I really dialed it back and found out the things that are actually hurting me with cutting everything out and eating mainly meat. I feel better. My energy feels really good. I'm not full carnivore. I still eat, like I love avocados. I can't give those things up. Honey, I
Yeah.
eat a ton of honey, and I love blueberries. I can't stop eating those few things. So, but for the main part, yeah, carnivore-ish. Like I said, it was more an elimination diet just to see what was hurting me. So
Right.
now I'm slowly adding stuff back in to see what works with me and what doesn't. But so you said that you're competing, what is how often do you compete?
And so not very often. So the ultimate goal, right? When you're in competitive CrossFit, everybody's ultimate goal is to make the CrossFit Games, right?
Sure.
I am 100% nowhere near that goal yet. But it is something that I am working towards. Even if I never get there, I'm always working towards that goal, right? So for me, I compete not so much to win. I compete to see where I am at against the rest of the field. So I will compete maybe once every 2 months, once every 3 months, just depending on the competition, the style of competition. I like individual competitions. I don't like team competitions. Just a personal choice. And I will so yeah, I go compete just to see where I am at. So if I'm weak at toes to bar or some type of gymnastics, then I will go do a competition that has a lot of gymnastics programmed into it because I want to see where my capacity is at for gymnastics. All right, well, we weren't that good at this workout or this style of workout. All right, so me and my coach, we go back to the drawing board and we start programming a lot of gymnastics and a lot of capacity for gymnastics just to get better at that movement. So we don't use competitions to go win. We use competitions to, one, have fun, two,
sure.
meet people, three, just to gauge where we're at to get better.
Okay. Yeah, you just use it as a measuring tool.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty fair. So I know if you're a CrossFitter, you want to go, everybody wants to do, well, not everybody, but the goal is to try to go to the CrossFit Games. You said, is that something possible you're shooting for in the next few years or what?
Oh, absolutely. I'm one of those people that you have to believe. And that's one thing that me and Emily, my coach, have been working on a lot is staying positive, really believing. Like, you have to believe. If you have a goal, you have to believe that you can make that goal. So I'm shooting for it this year, Now, realistically, is it a few years off? Absolutely. It's 2 or 3 years off, right? But you got to work in the gym. You got to work towards your goal as if it's staring you right in the face.
Okay. Yeah. What do you do for recovery? I know you said you work out at the beginning of the week. You're not supposed to say it, but sometimes you do 2 days. What's your recovery look like?
So my recovery, oh my goodness. I spent a lot of money on recovery. One, because I believe that recovery is important. One,
sure.
Not just we're not here. I was talking to some people today. We're not here just for a good time. We're here for a long time, right?
Sure.
I'm all about the longevity of the sport, right? So I put a lot of money into my recovery. I probably put more money into my recovery than I do, than anything else. Probably if I were to break down my budget, 60 to 70% of my money goes towards recovery. That includes food, supplements, equipment. So I have, the Sidekick tool, the scraper tools. I have my own personal Normatec at home. Full body Normatec. I have the crossballs galore. I'm subscribed to GoWide Mobility. I'm also subscribed to RomWide just to kind of, test out the waters to see how it goes. I have, yoga mat. So, I have Power Dot. I have the Whoop strap. So, so recovery is important to me. I'm looking into purchasing 8 Sleep, that the new mattress out there.
Okay.
To sleep better. So, recovery is very important to me. I really take recovery seriously. I was going to a physical therapist twice a week. Um, chiropractor at least once a month, which I should probably do that more. Cryotherapy at least once a month, which I could just walk outside now. But
Free right now.
sauna, yeah, sauna, sauna, everything. So
Dang. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's a laundry list longer than what I have. Mine's literally, if I can get 6 hours of sleep, I'm a pretty happy guy. And if I have to take a workout light, I take it light. I don't give myself enough recovery. My food is definitely a big recovery for me. Make sure I eat enough. Do you track what you eat, or you've just been doing it long enough that you kind of know what you need to put in and out of your body
oh no, I
for
absolutely have to
recovery?
track.
You say that
Yeah,
again?
I
It kind of broke
absolutely
up.
have to track because I will.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so I absolutely track what I eat because I will forget, and then I'll just start eating everything. So I use my fitness pal, my nutritionist Eddie. Um, Eddie, I get all my supplements through Eddie. He owns a supplement shop in Texas called Kumo Supplements, and I get all my supplements through him. He does my nutrition for me, and we've seen leaps and bounds as far as my physique, my recovery, my energy levels, everything. So
Nice. What kind of supplements do you take, if you don't mind sharing?
yeah, so I take whey protein, beta alanine. I've stepped away from pre-workouts and I do more black coffee now, with some creamer. I'm a sugar fiend, so you know. But yeah, I take the Ashwa gummies, apple vitamin, or apple cider vinegar, and
Yeah,
just for digestion. I'm vitamin D deficient, so I take vitamin D. I take fish oil. Just the basic stuff.
just the basic stuff, nothing crazy.
Yeah. The only thing I would say that's kind of crazy that's out there is beta alanine. So
Yeah. What so you said you got off a pre-workout. Did you feel like it helped you more?
um I feel like my energy is more natural now. It's not as artificial. Um it's just a different feel. So, and I'm not like up all hours of the night in the afternoon and stuff like that. So this is better for me.
Yeah, I noticed. I mean, I'm back on the pre-workout kick just because I don't know, because I'm back on it. But I
Yeah.
noticed I did go off of it for a while, and I noticed my sleep did improve. Um, like I said, if I get 6 hours, I'm pretty happy. My sleep though, if I wasn't taking it, after about 2 weeks of not taking it, I was sleeping amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome, and I'm just a big dummy over here, just back after the pre-workout game, but yeah, black coffee is my jam. I drink way
Yeah.
too much of that
It
myself.
definitely works for me.
That's awesome. So you said you do some or you're a trainer. What do you see people's biggest issues when they're first getting into working out? What's their biggest issue or their biggest mistakes they do when they first get into it?
Too hard on themselves. Way
Too
too
hard on
hard on
themselves.
100% way too hard on themselves. They just, oh well, I can't do a pull up, and they see a person next to them doing a million pull ups. I'm like, well, don't compare your chapter 1 to their chapter 50.
Right.
So they've been working at that skill for however many years, and you don't know their story. You don't know how hard it was for them to get that skill. You don't know how much work they put in to get that skill, but we know how much work you can put in to make yourself better, and how much time we can dedicate to you to get you to where you want to be. So I think just comparing themselves to other people.
Okay. That would make a lot of sense. I mean, we're always hard on ourselves. And I mean, I've been doing it long enough. I'm still hard on myself, but I believe that also helps you push. As long as you have that little bit of guidance, it can push you in the right direction instead of steering off course.
Right.
If you know that's where you want to go, then you're going to push yourself towards it.
Absolutely.
So you said you played some college ball. Do you think this was a good transition going from that to CrossFit? Or how
So I
different are
came,
they from training? I mean, what
yeah,
was your
I came in with a lot of strength. A lot of like just raw strength, as far as like the bench, the deadlift, the back squat, and it transferred really well. I think I have, strength takes the longest to develop,
Yep.
and I think I was blessed to come in with a lot of strength.
I could see that. I can definitely see that being a big, big, big component to help out. So what are your goals look like for this year? You said you do what competition like one every quarter about, but what's your big goals you're striving for this year when it comes to this?
Oh, the goal is to make the CrossFit Games. That's the goal. So the Open starts in about 35 days. We're gearing up for that. The other goal is to make the Warrior Fitness team. It's just the Army's version or the Army's CrossFit team, and also powerlifting, strongman. They have all different types of people on the team. I'm working on I just applied to start working on my master's.
Nice.
So pretty excited about that. Trying to work on some business ventures, and just travel more, travel, be happy and stuff like that. I'm in the middle of the North California qualifier right now, or the North California Classic qualifier. So we'll see if we make it. Again, we're using it more as a
Gauge.
tool, yeah, as a gauge to kind of see where we're at. But right now I'm in a qualifying spot right now. So we'll see if I stay there, and if I do, then we'll head out to California and tear it up. So
What is it? You said it starts in 35 days for the CrossFit Games. How does all that stuff kind of work? So you like it's
so
kind of like a application where you go out and test, or how does that work?
So basically, they have the CrossFit Open, which is open worldwide, and you will do three workouts over 3 weeks. So every week they'll release a workout that anybody can do. Do the workout. You have a judge in front of you. You submit your scores, and based off of those scores, if you're in the top 10%, in your region, so this would be the North America region. If I'm in the top 10% of my region, then I will do quarterfinals. Based off of quarterfinals, they will then take, or based off of how many people signed up for the Open, they will then take a certain amount of people. Last year it was 120. They took the top 120 men, 120 women, and then they went to semifinals. Semifinals is an in-person competition. They have 5 in North America, so they can be anywhere in Canada, or they can be in California, Tennessee. I believe they had another one, California, Tennessee. Oh, and they had one in Minnesota. And so from there, if I finish in the top 5 in at one of those semifinals, and CrossFit will choose which semifinal you kind of go to, but if I finish in the top 5 there, then I will qualify for the CrossFit Games. So it's a big funnel, put a lot of people in, and only a few come out the bottom.
Dang, that's a process. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh,
How long of a process is that? I mean, you probably wouldn't find out if you're going to go to the games then for a few months.
So
if you keep making it.
Right. So the Open starts in February. CrossFit Games is usually in August.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's more than a few months. Dang, that's a process for sure.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's awesome. And then so You're in the Army then? Because you're
Yes,
saying
I
something
am.
about what's the Army's version of this called?
The Warrior Fitness Team.
Okay. And what does that entail? Is that kind of the same thing as CrossFit Games, just the Army's version of it, or?
Yeah, so it's just the Army's team. So it's just people who go out and compete in CrossFit, strongman, powerlifting, Olympic weightlifting, but they just represent the Army.
Oh, that's awesome. Well,
Yeah,
I didn't
so
say it before, but thank you for your service. That's awesome.
I appreciate your support.
Absolutely. Um, if you had one piece of advice to give someone just starting out, whether it be CrossFit or anything, any fitness journey they wanted to start, what would it be?
The hardest step is walking through the doors.
Okay.
That's the hardest part. Everything else after that is easy.
Do you recommend getting a trainer right away, or how do you think someone should go about it if they're looking to get into CrossFit, let's say?
If
Just
they're looking to get into CrossFit, I would say, just join a local gym. Um, enjoy the process of the community enjoy the community of CrossFit before trying to get a coach and stuff like that. Once you get a coach, I will tell you from experience, things become very isolated. Um, you don't really work out with the community. You don't really work out with the class. You're kind of off in the corner doing your own thing. And, that's cool if you have certain goals. But you miss out on a lot. CrossFit is about community. You miss out on talking to certain people. A lot of my best friends I've made through CrossFit. I've met a lot of people in CrossFit. I have gotten certain opportunities that I would not have been able to get if it wasn't for CrossFit and being in the community and talking to different people. So I would say, if you're new, and I would say just enjoy being new, enjoy the process of learning about CrossFit and being in the community.
yeah, that sounds awesome. That and don't don't compare yourself to anybody else.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do not compare.
Perfect. Um, yeah, I think that's about all I got for you right now. If there's anything you want to add, you can add it. What's where can people find you? You post stuff regularly on Instagram, so where can people go and find you and watch your adventures that you're doing?
Yeah, so really I'm only really on Instagram at K_Larry017.
Perfect. All right. Well, Kevin, I am looking forward to watching you. I follow you. I think you're awesome. I think you're doing great work, and keep up the good work.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for having me again. This was fun.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate your insight and letting everybody know kind of how to get started and kind of what to expect. So, all right, we're just gonna wrap it up. That's it.
Awesome.